technical issues today.
And we've been working on this for like a solid 2 days.
Exactly.
It just happens like that sometimes.
I am super excited about today because we're just going to talk a little bit about Thanksgiving and how it is to be a vegan on Thanksgiving, your family, your friends.
So you're on Facebook Live?
I am on Facebook Live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
you look cute. Let me make sure that they can see you.
Okay.
Yes. Hey, Cynthia Boo. All right. Hey, Carl. All right. Be patient with us.
Yes, please.
All
be
right.
patient.
Go ahead, Teslyn.
That one good? That
Yeah.
one good?
You cute.
Okay.
We about to be real comfortable and real cozy.
We're
Real
like,
cozy.
yeah, we wanted this to make this really casual and just like you talking to your homegirls type of thing. So we got our food. We're gonna be eating in front of you guys, drinking, sipping on our libations.
Yeah.
So two things that I think about when I think about Thanksgiving is, will I have enough food for myself, and the conversations you may have with family and friends. Right? So what do you think about that, Tamika?
So, I read an article recently about being like black people and being, plant-based, and they were just suggesting that you don't talk about it like at the table. It's kind of like just as sensitive as politics.
Yeah.
Sad to say.
Politics and religion.
Yeah, you're talking about some Jesus and you talking about some vegan. It's like, but so a lot of people are open to it. A lot of people understand the health benefits to it and the reasons why. Everybody isn't doing it for health. Everybody isn't doing it for the animals. People do it for different reasons.
Absolutely.
However, I found that I did it for my health. I got the health benefits, but then the empathy from, about the animals, like, that came along with it.
Yeah.
Just automatically.
Yeah.
So, just about the tips that we have to share.
Yeah.
We got some good ones, guys.
Yeah. So one tip I have for vegans, plant-based, whatever you want to call it, before Thanksgiving and Christmas and Easter, don't forget about Easter, is let the host know prior to. I made the mistake one time. I went down south, was staying with my mom, and I was like, Mom, she thought I was still vegetarian. So she thought it was going to be easy, just dress it without any meat in it, you know?
Just not going to eat the turkey.
And then I was like, well, Mom, I'm vegan. And it was so hard for my mom to adjust, to change it.
It's pressure for people that don't understand, because it's like so much you have to learn, and then y'all, just buying the stuff for this macaroni and her buying the stuff for the dressing, it was low-key a tad bit stressful. We both were like on the phone all day like, okay, this is our store. Hope I can find this vegan sour cream, or hope I can find this vegan, whatever it is that you need for your recipe. But ultimately, what I did tell Teslyn was, yes, it's expensive and tedious now, but ultimately I'm avoiding, I know this 100%, I'm avoiding multiple doctor bills, multiple doctor visits in the future because I could breathe. Guess who was sprinting on a treadmill today at 8.0?
Oh, really?
Again. Yes.
Well, I just did a walk away in pounds by Leslie Stepson.
Do what you gotta do. I'm the type of person, I love a rigorous workout.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just love it. So I'm gonna come around and see if you guys have any questions or comments. So when you engage with us, I'm gonna check and see if you guys have anything to ask.
Yeah, and then I'll go ahead and talk about some more tips. So again, like I said, let your host know beforehand.
Yes.
Give her the
Hey
chance
guys.
to know.
Her, him, them, all of them.
Yes, let them know, because like Tamika just said, we were going all around today trying to find certain ingredients. Imagine people who aren't vegan trying to find certain ingredients. So what I said was, you can either bring your own dish, so you're already prepared. You don't have to worry about it being vegetarian or having meat in it. You can bring your own dish, and then that way you don't have to worry about, oh my goodness, I'm not gonna have food. Yeah. Another tip is, try to avoid bringing stuff that, like typical Thanksgiving Thanksgiving food that you know somebody's usually gonna go to.
People get real funny about their mac and cheese.
About mac and cheese.
But I'm doing it either way. We gonna have two.
Yeah. So if you really like mac and cheese as a vegan, eat your mac and cheese. Bring your mac and cheese. You know. So I really like dressing. So I make my own dressing. Some people may eat it. Some people may not. Sometimes what you can do is tell them don't even say it's vegan, and they'll be eating it and not even know.
That's true.
Yeah. Let's see. What other tips do we have?
I was thinking, just like how you were saying, let the host or hostess know. Of course, offer to bring your own. Don't speak about it again. Don't make it a big public debate. A big deal. That's right. Just like if you play a spade, people can get hurt. We don't want all of that. People get, we have been conditioned since birth. So many of us. Yeah. So it can be a hard thing to shake and a hard thing to, just thinking outside of, we don't have to eat like that to get our protein. Right. So many different ways. Yeah, another tip I put is, people are going to be like, what's in it? Yeah. What's in it? So be open about it. Don't be like, I don't know. Tell them what's in it, Yeah. So that's another tip. I wrote down a little bit of like family conversations that usually can happen. Okay. One is the protein issue. They're going to say, girl, how you get your protein? Beans, the chia seeds. And we talked about that last time. Yeah, so many different ways to get your protein. I'm not protein deficient. Again, my workouts have been crazy good. I'm still losing weight, and I've only been working out 1 to 2 days a week. Oh, yes. Still losing weight, so it's really nice. My waist beads keep dropping. Nice. I've got no complaints. I'm not hungry. I'm not irritated. I can breathe. It's a good thing. So yeah. Other things that you may hear during Thanksgiving as a vegan is, God made animals for us to eat. Did he know though? Like, we don't know that. So I don't like when people bring God into something like that, because God made the creatures not to get slaughtered though, right? Isn't that? Absolutely. I agree. Okay. Then you got your cousin that says, girl, I don't know how you can do it without cheese. Girl, it's all kind of vegan cheese. That's just the honest to God. You got to find the type of brand. Because you know what I was thinking of when I was on my way here? It's like we don't crave dairy. We're not craving cow's milk or, all the stuff that comes along with it, and the breathing problems and the fibroids and all that kind of. We're not craving that. We're craving the taste of it. Yeah. So if we can mimic the taste with the plant-based version, let's just try it. Absolutely. Let's just try it. Another thing is, when people start questioning you about your vegan diet, why don't you kind of like change the subject in a way of just saying, with me being vegan, I'm no longer pre-diabetic. Boom. You know what I mean? Just say things like that instead of, don't be preachy. Yeah. Don't be preachy, Yeah. Because we used to eat meat. Yeah, health-wise. Yes, I can't stand the holier than thou type of vegan or any kind of person that's like, whether you've like been saved recently or what, people be wanting to really don't be holier than that. Yeah, let's just not do that. So absolutely. And then education, like you said, we've been born to eat a certain way. We've been eating a certain way for years and generations, and so it's hard to, kind of get someone out of their comfort zone, out of, a custom that they, So, education. So, educate them about plant-based diet. You know what else I was thinking too, Teslyn? I was also thinking I can be a little selfish with my vegan food when I'm at the house. I realized it just kind of hit me. So, like, if somebody wants to try it, by all means, be willing to share. But like, we can't think of like, this is my food, or you know what I'm saying? Like, we have to be totally open, offering it without feeling bad. Like, offer it without feeling bad. Yeah. Like, hey, you want to try it? And if they're like, girl, please, get the hell out my face. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yes. That's okay too. This is a little off subject, but it reminded me of what. So I went to an event the other day. I can talk today. Sorry, guys. So I had like my plant-based dish, and then there was my friend that had her dish that had meat in it. Now,
she asked me, can I have some of yours? And I
already know what's happening.
I was kind of like, I told her no at first, but I ended up giving her some because here's the issue that I have, okay? I know this is my opinion. You can say what you want to say, but this is my thing. She can eat both plant-based and her meat foods.
But we
want to share.
I
can't share it with her.
But just be like, one bite, boo. One bite. Uno bite. Por favor.
Oh my gosh. But I was just like, you know what? You can eat both of these dishes. I cannot.
We gotta spread the wealth, you know.
Yeah.
We gotta spread it. But I know how you feel. Especially if you hungry as a hostage. Again, I'm coming back around, guys.
Yes, girl. Oh,
we don't have any food in the oven, do we? Cause
no, the oven is turned off.
Okay.
Any
all
questions?
Right.
Any comments?
People are just saying like, lovely, we look great, that kind of stuff. Y'all gotta ask us some.
Yeah, we.
My cousin out
so
here.
much,
Hey,
guys.
Cynthia. I ain't talking nothing bad about you though. You all good, Cynthia. I love
Which
you.
Cynthia?
It's my cousin. You don't know her yet.
Oh, because we know like 3 Cynthias.
I know, right? Okay. It keeps moving away from you, Teslyn, for some reason.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. You should be good. There you go.
Okay. No comments on this stuff?
Let's see. Cynthia said she couldn't see you at first. And then Michelle was saying great advice. Michelle with the gorgeous jewelry and whatnot. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So you still look. I still see you. You looking good. Okay. So once somebody has something to add, somebody said, "Okay, here's one: going vegetarian or going vegan." I am a strong proponent against dairy, especially dairy for Black people.
Yeah.
Especially dairy for Black women. If you do your research, it's really, really, really bad for Black women. We get fibroids. All women are suffering from cancer because of it. I know dairy was terrible for me, so as soon as I got off of it, literally like a day or 2 later, my breathing cleared up.
Oh,
it was crazy. Like, dang, you just avoid the cheese and you avoid, the mucus causing things. Yeah. Which for me is hugely dairy, and then of course fatty meats.
Yeah. Well, I'll say 2 things about that. First thing is, when I was vegetarian, I still had pre-diabetes. I still had hypertension. After I went completely vegan, I don't have either one. So that's kind of like. But if you were trying to transition to vegan, start off with vegetarian. You can start off with vegetarian. You can ease into it.
But even if you don't want to start off as like vegetarian, just try the plant-based cheeses. Give yourself some months of transition. If you go to the bar and all they got is wings and shrimp, and you like, I'm about to die of hunger, don't kill yourself because you had 2 wings and some fries. Like, just keep it moving and keep going, and you'll be fine. Like, the preparation is key. So, I want to make sure that we get into our dishes, showing them, because they
look so good. Oh my god.
Okay, yeah. Let me come in.
Okay, so this is the first time Tamika is trying my dressing.
Yes.
And this is the first time I am trying her mac and cheese.
Baby.
So, yeah.
Yes. Ooh, so Keisha says, did you quit cold turkey or ease into it?
For me, I went from vegetarian and then I went to vegan. So it was kind of like a gradual transition for me. Because I was vegetarian for like over 7 years. And then what I did was I was vegetarian, then I was like, I can stop with the cow's milk. So I did.
Yeah, that's the easiest thing to cut out.
And then I was vegetarian, and then I was like, okay, well, I can stop with the cheese.
Yeah.
And then I eventually stopped with the butter, and then completely vegan. So
I'm the type of chick that I'm pretty much all or nothing with things. Either I'm working out or I'm not. Either I'm eating right or I'm not. So I did give myself like a little bit of transition time though, only because I can get like deflated a little bit. That's why I wanted to give y'all the advice that if you do have a slip up, just keep it moving. Just keep it moving.
Don't sweat it.
It's a lifestyle, it's not a race. And as long as you're treating your body right, not overdoing it on, you know, like simple basic carbs, you're gonna drop weight if that's your goal.
You are.
Your body is just, what I always say, it's just like recalibrating itself. It's getting into its natural weight.
Yeah.
So without, you know, all the things that are causing inflammation in your body is going to get into its normal zone. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
I went to Subway one time and I met this guy and I ordered like a veggie sub, which is nothing but vegetables on a piece of bread. That's it. That's all I ordered. And he says, are you vegetarian or something? I said, oh, I'm vegan. And he was like, well, you know, I've been vegan since I was a baby.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
And one thing he said to me that stuck is that he said, you know, we're eating living foods to live. We're not eating dead flesh, that's you know. True. And I don't want to sound crazy saying flesh, but it really is flesh. But he was like, he is eating plant foods, living foods to live. And that just was so powerful to me.
And no wonder why, you know, it's so many benefits, like your skin starts popping,
nails,
everything
hair, everything. Yeah. So you want to try this?
Yeah, I'm still looking like,
Okay, I'm going to try your mac and cheese.
So, this is our first time trying this together. We did not try to be slick and all this other stuff.
We did not.
No. And I want to just preface this by saying we will be putting the full recipe in our YouTube page.
Right.
So it's Plant-Based Life with Tess and Tamika.
Yes.
So Tess, not Teslyn. So just her short name, her nickname. So Plant-Based Life with Tess and Tamika. And you can get all of this. Got all the directions and whatnot. I'm going straight for the mac and cheese, okay? What's cooking?
It's good. Yeah.
I mixed several
How many
cheeses.
Did you know this? It's so good.
I know. I put 3. I did the Miyoko's cream cheese. I did So Delicious cheddar cheese shreds. And I did a So Delicious cheddar and some other kind of cheese mix. But anyway, I was like,
was it the Gouda? Did you put the Gouda?
I put smoked Gouda in there too. Yes, I put 2. Girl, you got a good little taste buds, honey. Okay,
oh my goodness, this is
try
good.
This. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah.
So
you know what, guys? I wanted to talk about a main dish suggestion. So I'm going down south with my family in Huntsville, Alabama. And I'm gonna make a mushroom Wellington, and I've never heard of Wellington really outside of like TV.
Ooh.
However, when I looked on the Pinterest, baby, and I like mushrooms, I realized that going plant-based, like I would like tolerate mushrooms on my cheese and pepperoni pizza, but now I love.
Try this dress.
Okay, yeah, I know.
This is like really my first time trying it too. It turned out really good.
Those seasonings are popping.
So guys, I don't make stuffing. I make dressing.
I'm a texture eater. I really, really like this texture. I love the flavors.
Really good.
So what we're eating right now is all carbs, which is fine. But
it's Thanksgiving,
it's Thanksgiving, right? 1.
Yeah.
2, add your plants wherever you can sneak them in, guys. Add them wherever you can sneak them in. So load them into your dressing. She's going to give you the recipe.
Yeah. So I just want to point out, guys, that I made homemade cornbread for this dressing because it is truly a dressing, not a stuffing.
You know it's good when you be dancing. That and you greedy, but this is good, okay?
It's so good.
It's really good together. Y'all got questions? Yes.
Do you guys have any questions for us now? It's so good.
Dang, that's fire. Yeah. Keisha said it's a difference. Stuffing versus dressing. Hey, Michelle, girl. All right. She said, oh, maybe. Hold on. Oh, Renault Sims says, can I get a bowl?
It's good.
Oh, Keisha asked the bomb questions. Keisha, please stay with us through this conversation, honey. She said, I use grapeseed oil, coconut oil, flax flaxseed oil and olive oil. She said, ew, cow's milk.
Right.
I've heard good things about grapeseed oil, but Keisha, what throws me off is why do I feel like the industries, the food
I'm
industry,
sorry, guys. I'm laughing at my cat.
I feel like the food industry just like their product is confusion. As long as they can confuse us to not know. Remember when they used to say soy milk is so good for you? Ooh, soy this, soy is so good for you. And now it's like, you better watch out for that soy.
Yeah.
Why do we know that soy?
And then the olive oil.
Yes, now
was an
olive
issue.
oil is getting a bad name. And it's really like pissing me off. Only because why do people push the, and that's how you know it's about products. And that's how you know it's about profit. And you have to educate yourself. You have to research for yourself.
Right.
Because, hello, milk does a body good. For who? That shit messed me up good and terrible.
Yeah.
I love the way it tastes, but it messed me up good and terrible.
Yeah. All right, what they saying on Insta?
Okay. Oh, Jesus, Keisha is deep. She said, and just thinking about the animal's blood mixing with ours, no. That is like, look, me and Teslyn done talked about the animals, like, just the turmoil that they go through, and that transfers into your body, like, low key.
What I say
avocado oil is good.
What I say
Thank you, Leslie,
most,
girl.
And
Sorry.
most people, you're okay. What I say, and most people think, you know, I'm crazy, is that, you know, we're eating animals and they're hurting and they're sad when they're getting tortured.
They're terrified.
And then we're eating that. We're assuming, we're consuming that food, and then you're like, why am I sad? You know, like, why am I sad? It could be because of what you're eating, you know? And I told Tamika a long time ago, like, I feel like my emotions are more consistent. They're stable. I'm not up and down. Like, I'm not happy one day. I'm not sad the other day. And I really think that has something to do with what we eat.
It does.
I really do. A part of it, at least.
I agree wholeheartedly, and I think it has a lot to do with self-discipline, too. I think we talked about this on our last video, but self-discipline is the greatest form of self-love and self-care. So we can control what we put in our bodies.
Right.
We can control any goddamn old thing. Okay? So I got 2 questions.
Okay.
One, Cynthia asked, did I make the macaroni and cheese? Baby, yes I did! You know I make this macaroni and cheese. So I did it on the stovetop first. I did the cheese sauce on the stovetop. Then I ran it in the oven, and then we had to throw it on broil a little bit to get a little crispy, little edges, a little brown, right? You know how we like to do. So, did that, and then another Cynthia wants to know, she's considering going vegan, and she wants to know some suggestions. Like, she just said just some suggestions. So, I know we've been talking about some, but I would say definitely give yourself some transition time. I've read 6 months. To me personally, I think that that's a long time. Like, I feel like I would just keep falling off the wagon if I gave myself 6 months. I would say for people who have all or nothing type of personalities like myself, give yourself like 3 months, 2 or 3 months. And then also plan for things like when I go out of town, especially if I'm with my husband. Like, me and him, we love to go out to eat. So thankfully, he's supportive of, you know, my plant-based lifestyle, and he'll find restaurants that will be accommodating. But planning, you know, that's absolutely key.
Right.
So
I agree.
You gotta plan it out. Get on the Pinterest. Everybody. Like, Pinterest is so great, and of course YouTube is really great. I like Ghetto Vegans because that's a good, it's a family, it's a black family. They call themselves Ghetto Vegans. But if you are transitioning, they're really good because it still tastes like regular meaty. And when people say, if you vegan or if you don't eat meat and you don't eat dairy, don't you hate this shit? They be like, well, why do you eat meat, things that look like meat or meat? Because I'm trying to not do that anymore, and the animal isn't suffering, and I'm trying to get better. So
Exactly.
I may not eat the Impossible Burger, and I know that, I bet you, look y'all, I told Teslyn this, we might come,
we had to come in.
Look, we might be trading one devil for another with these faux meats. We might be.
That's true.
However, if you're just doing it for a transition, I'm not saying do not eat that stuff all the time.
Right.
Make your own veggie burgers. Make your own stuff like that. You can make cashew cheeses. You don't have to buy, a whole bunch of things that have things that you can't pronounce and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
We're just saying do your research. And what I do know is people that follow a plant-based diet get off their meds.
That's
they
right.
lose weight.
That's right.
Period, point blank.
I mean, that's what it is. It is what it is.
Eat the plants. Don't eat the junk. And eat the junk every now and again.
Yeah,
when you like this, look, I can pull it off my damn hair. When you like this, it's pizza or it's ice cream or I'm falling off this wagon.
Yeah.
And go get you some vegan ice cream.
Yeah.
And go get you a vegan pizza. And
Absolutely. Leslie said, "What's an ideal vegan breakfast?"
Ooh.
We kind of talked about that last
We did.
time.
What you like to eat for breakfast?
Well, I've been really into acai bowls now.
Okay.
So it's like a smoothie bowl. You just make a regular smoothie 1st, and then you top it with like granola and nuts, some chia seeds, flax seeds. That's
Blueberries,
really good. Blueberries, bananas. Yeah, and then avocado toast is one. Oatmeal is one. My breakfast burrito when I really want to eat something more.
So do you make your own breakfast burrito? Or
what I do is I just take like a wheat tortilla and then I put like the egg, follow your heart egg, I think it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, follow your, no, not just egg. Just egg.
Just egg,
Just
y'all.
egg.
I need to buy stock of this.
It's so good.
It better not get me sick later on in life because I love it. I'm like an egg head.
Yes.
That was one of the first dishes I learned how to make was eggs when I was a little kid. And anybody that knows me, they be like, how you vegan? You love eggs. Baby.
It does. And then you put then I put like the vegan sausage on it, and then avocado, then vegan cheese, and vegan sour cream, and then some salsa, and there you go.
I be keeping it so simple.
Leslie, you're my friend, so I'll actually make you some vegan breakfast one day. So, my cousin said, "Girl, with deer, I didn't care how they died," which for me was the total opposite because I remember watching my uncles like kill a deer and clean it, and I was like, I'm never gonna eat deer again. I was like done. So
I've never eaten deer, but I don't know. It's something about that wildlife. But again, you guys, this is like way left field. But I just learned recently about speciesism, and damn, it's just like damn, I can relate to it because the Black Lives Matter, everything like that. Not comparing humans to animals, but at the same time, I kind of am because we'll be like, oh, the dogs, I love dogs, and you say I love animals, but you don't give a damn about the pigs.
Yeah, what's the difference between a dog and a pig, though? I don't understand.
Pigs be cute as hell.
They're so cute and
but
they're
this
smart.
They are smart. This is the thing. Again, I know I'm going really left field. Stay with me, guys. But it just has to do with us being trained. Yeah. It's just the way it is. And every culture has it. Every socioeconomic group has it.
Yeah. It's like people who
Everybody
eat rats and stuff. We would never think, I'm sorry, and we would never think of eating rats, right?
Who the hell?
We would never. Like in places
I guess if you're really, really hungry, shoot.
In certain countries, they eat stuff like that. It's crazy. And we'd be like, ew, but really, what's the difference between that and a chicken?
I was just
What makes you think?
I'm
sorry.
She talking about rats and shit.
Girl, I still can eat. Any more questions, guys?
Let me go look on the Instagram.
Okay. How do you substitute for butter or margarine? Oh, that's a good question. Well, we have vegan butter. It's simply plant-based butter.
What's your favorite brand? Because I already know my favorite.
Earth Balance.
Me too!
Earth
We
Balance.
love the Earth Balance.
Earth
That's
Balance.
what I use in my recipe too.
Actually, Nika, you can find that at Walmart, Kroger, Whole Foods.
I saw it at Peace before.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, that's probably the most normalized. And it's really just like palm oil and some other oils.
But it's
and
so good.
it tastes just like butter. Like, you will not miss your regular butter, I promise you. It's really good. And it's not crazy expensive, because butter in general is like about the same price as Earth Balance. So.
And then they also have the sticks too, so you can get the actual container of it and the sticks of it.
I like the container.
Well, let's see. What else? Let's see.
Dang, this macaroni and cheese is fire. Hey, Wanda. Hey, everybody. So Keisha said, what's the name of it again? I think you're talking about Earth Balance, the butter. And I get the soy-free kind. It's in like a red and gold package.
Yeah.
So Dewan Bell says, so what are you eating? I'm just tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, Dewan.
We are eating dressing and macaroni and cheese. And it's the baked macaroni and cheese. And for the dressing, it is not stuffing, it is dressing. So, just so that we are aware of that. So good. I need one more bite.
So, my boo, Twig.25, who makes bomb jewelry and earrings, she said, hey ladies, I missed the beginning. What did y'all make? And then she also said, what kind of snacks throughout the day do y'all do?
Okay.
So, what did we make and what did we snack on throughout the day? And I want to say she is plant-based as well, I want to say.
Okay.
So we're eating plant-based macaroni and cheese and stuffing?
No.
Dressing. I'm sorry. Billy wanted me to go on my part sometimes. However,
it is dressing.
My bad. I know it's not stuffing anything. I do know that. So, my bad, but that wasn't my dish. I did macaroni and cheese. It's fine. Everything is really good. Yes. And the seasoning's on point. Teslyn, kudos to you.
Thank you.
So, what do I snack on? I snack on fruit. I snack on smoothies. I don't really do, honestly, I'm not a big snacker because I've noticed when I've gone plant-based, I'm hungry probably every 3 hours, which is normal if you are eating the right amount of food. Like, you shouldn't be full, like, all day long. And if you are, then that's actually good. Then that means that your body is, like, just not requiring a whole lot of food. So don't be shocked if you go plant-based or vegan and you're like, oh, why I gotta eat every 3 hours? Because that's your body. And we gonna talk about this another time. Yes. But when you do go plant-based and you do go vegan, there's a lot of things you need to understand about your body, and it's normal. It's just your body doing its normal thing.
Yeah. So, okay, so my snacks, because I am a snack girl. Okay. I don't have to have anything super sweet. Like, I'm not like wanting Oreo cookies or anything like that. I like salty things. So I like popcorn. I don't overdo it with the popcorn. I get the skinny popcorn.
That makes my stomach up.
Oh, I love skinny popcorn.
I can't do popcorn.
And I do seaweed, which is really, really good. Dried seaweed and kale chips. Girl. Is really good too. Kale chips and then fruit. Nuts. What?
You came up in my household. My husband, he's like paleo now. So and it's so funny because I'm plant-based and he's paleo. Paleo is heavy in meat.
Total
no
opposite.
Dairy. Yes. He's like, if it's dead, I'm going to give it to me. And I just be like, Wednesday, maybe we'll be on the same page.
Lauren said, hey, Teslyn and Tamika.
Hey, Lauren.
Love the hair. Thank you.
Thanks. So, so basically he tried kale chips. This brother.
Oh, it's so good. He didn't like it.
He was like, what the hell is this? And I said, you can give it to Teslyn. She didn't say, I don't do the kale chip. Like, I haven't found one that's good to me.
Eat with the different seasonings? Girl.
Maybe I haven't found the right brand. Yeah. But yes, in addition to what Teslyn said, I do like to snack. I would maybe like grab some trail mix and just like, pop it in, that kind of thing. But normally I just like start to prep for my next meal for the most part.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
But I do get a sweet tooth though. And I really love, so this is an Amish brand. These Amish people, y'all, they be going off. It's called Organic Bread of Heaven. And I'm a South Suburban girl in the Chicagoland area, and they carry it at Sunrise Health Food Store. They have a vegan chocolate cake. Made me want to slap some daggone body. I promise you, it's good. I've tested it on non-vegans. My friend Jackie approved of it. And their pizza, they have a plant-based pizza, dairy-free, gluten-free pizza, and they have a mushroom pizza there. And then I just load it up with vegetables. I know that's not a snack, however, I had to mention it because it's really good. So
my favorite candy bar was Reese's.
Okay,
I found one that is vegan. It tastes just like Reese's. I'll have to give you guys the name of it. I don't know the name of it, but it tastes just like Reese's Pieces. It's so good. Okay. Oh, my sister said I love Skinny Pop.
I can't do that stuff, Tiffany Block. I can't do that stuff. My stomach was popping and stuff. It's like the popcorn wasn't done. It's like, I'm like, this isn't right.
If I don't be careful, I'll eat a whole bag of that Skinny Pop. So what I did was
you gotta put it in a little bowl.
Well, what I did was they have the individual ones now that has like 100 calories per bag.
Okay.
So I limit myself only to one bag. If I want something for the day. So, yeah. What else here? Oh, the one, I just read this. It says, Teslyn's eyes got big, not stuffed.
I know, right? I'm sorry, guys. I know.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. I'm back on the Instagrams. Let's see what's going on.
Y'all, this
so cute, Teslyn.
Thank you. This food is so good. I'm telling you, it's so good.
Yeah, because I'm like low-key trying not to like eat all my food while I'm talking. Teslyn, I'm so mad.
What?
Vanilla Rose Gold said, where's Teslyn's other earring?
Let me just take this one off then.
That is too funny. Thank you for
noticing. That is too funny.
That's the equivalent of telling you that toilet paper is on the bottom of your shoe. Praise God for Vanilla Rose Gold.
Thank you, Brittany.
Okay, that's what I thought. That was Brittany.
Yeah, you know Brittany changes all her names.
Brittany, stop doing that, because can't nobody keep up with you. Okay. All right. Tiffany said, girl, I had a bag today. And then Wanda said, I love Reese's.
Yeah. Any more questions, guys?
Somebody said they love your jacket. It's from my boutique Standout Style.
Standout Style Boutique. It's a vest, actually.
However, it's vintage. It's from an old collection. Yeah. So, so if anybody has any questions, please let us know. We're about to wrap it up, but we are going to post the full recipes, you know, prep, what exactly we did for these. I'm telling y'all, I really think if you are considering going plant-based and you eat these, it'll really just kind of like reconfirm what you already kind of know. And just, you know, even if you're not plant-based 100% of the time, I feel like even if you are like 75 or 80% of the time, that is still good. So you know how a lot of people say like meatless Mondays and stuff like that. But you'll feel so much lighter. You'll feel energized. I said before when I went plant-based in 2017, then my mommy got sick. I went to the hospital with her for several days. And the only thing I kept seeing, you guys, was this damn pizza. I'm telling y'all, there is the devil. But I was like,
she loves pizza.
It's a pizza, y'all.
She loves pizza.
I ate the little mediocre, bland hospital wrap that was vegetable wrap on this white flour tortilla. We do corn tortillas. That's what we do. Anyway, so I ate that, and I was just like, ugh, I'm really not a salad. I'm a salad if I can make my own salad. I can load it up and do good things to it. However, so I fell off the wagon. I told y'all I'm an all or nothing personality. Once I fell off that wagon and I was stressed, my mom was sick, I fell off the wagon in 2017. But I'm back on the home team. I'm back. So I'll tell y'all this. So in 2017, when I fell off the wagon, I had lost like, I don't know, 13 or 14 pounds. I gained it all back after I fell off the wagon, plus some. I got up to, I don't know, 226 or some nonsense. And it wasn't good for me because you know when you feel heavy and you feel draggy and my clothes were still fitting, but it was like barely, and I just was dragging and nothing was going like right. So then I went back to plant-based after I had fell into a little baby depression.
I was so mad because I had announced to Facebook and Instagram.
Look, I'm trying to take credit.
Listen, my two closest friends are now vegan.
Well, I'm not vegan.
I thought, wait a minute, no, plant-based. No, I'm talking about 2 years ago, right?
And we
went to Chicago Diner.
I love Chicago
and
Diner.
She eats an egg. And I'm like,
I was like, I can have an egg.
I just announced to Facebook that you were plant-based.
Stop telling my damn business and we'll be all right. Be patient with your friend.
And she's back.
Be patient with yourself.
We got one more. Her name is Tiara. I'm calling her out.
She called you out, lovers.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Guys, is there anything that you would like us to discuss in future episodes? That would be, just leave it in the comments. We may not respond to it right now, but just leave it in the comments so that we can kind of have an idea of what you guys would like us to discuss for future episodes. So
I know what I want to talk about.
what?
Things to expect when you're plant-based or when you're vegan. Like things to expect, like bodily things.
Yeah.
Bodily things.
Yeah.
It's a different ball game.
All right. Well,
I can't wait to share this recipe with y'all. So, you know what, guys? We really want you to go and follow our YouTube page.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you just go to YouTube and look up Plant-Based Life with Tess, T-E-S,
Mm-hmm.
and Tamika,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see it. We just started this.
Yeah. So subscribe, please.
Yeah, subscribe to that. We're going to be doing videos through there. And we'll still do them on social media, but the cool thing about the YouTube Live is in case we don't get to do it on our social media, because it can be a little bit of a challenge to, cover all those platforms, we'll definitely want to upload them to our YouTube first. So do that there, and anything that you guys ever want to know that you just want to bounce off of us, we want to help. So we have a long list of things that we want to talk about.
Absolutely.
Just based off of our experiences. So yeah,
absolutely. So let me see if I see any questions.
Yeah, I'll go back and check.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Amen. I work hard. I grind till my
Can you guys hear the music in the background, by the way?
Keisha said she was just about to ask about that top. Oh, Brittany says there's a new vegan kosher deli opening up on Wilson.
Nice.
Yep. Oh yes. Oh my God. Brittany said it always comes back plus some. You ain't never lied. Ain't never lied. It do. You know, I remember. I'm like, how do I keep going up and up and up? So the plant-based really helps just regulate your waistline. It really, really does. Okay, so Twig.25 says if y'all can talk about body things plus exercising while being plant-based.
Okay.
Okay. She says, I see you guys are drinking wine, but is other alcoholic beverages off limits? Baby, no.
Well,
That's
some
of
wine
them
is
are.
not vegan.
But
some wine is not vegan.
I want to be clear, you guys. So R. Kelly, 1128.
Oh, that's Kelly. I know her.
Okay, Kelly. Plant-based and vegan are different.
Yeah.
They are. So plant-based is saying the bulk of my diet is plants.
Mm-hmm.
The bulk of my diet is plants. I avoid meat. I avoid dairy. Blah blah blah. I don't deal with it. I'm pretty much vegan minus I might throw some honey into my tea because I already got the honey, and I'm not gonna waste my stuff. I've got some leather jackets maybe somewhere, but I do a lot of faux leather jackets too because they do such a good job at like quality faux leather now. So
I love faux leather.
Yeah, this is faux leather. That's why I know I got it, from my store. So that's cool. But it's also just like anything that has anything to do with any animal byproduct, vegans don't deal with it.
Right.
So I may not be to that level quite yet.
Because it's going to consider everything.
Yeah.
Lotion,
but guess what? Oops. Y'all didn't see that? Y'all did not. I'm a vodka girl personally. And vodka is plant-based. It's made from potatoes. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I want to say it is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But Kelly, you're right. Some wines actually are not plant-based or vegan.
Do they have like
I don't
what
know
is it?
what
It's
it
like
is
I
that
want to say it's gelatin, right?
Could be gelatin.
But y'all know this pork fat and some shit that y'all ain't even thought of. And some toothpaste and flaming hot.
Flaming hot?
Is it? I did a little. I don't know. Maybe I might be making up.
You never know.
However, do your research is what I always say.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, well, guys, I guess we may just go ahead and close it out. Oh, Tierra said calling me out. Well,
that wasn't me, friend. We're going to Urban Vegan though soon.
But this is so good. Yeah, so we'll post up the recipes for these as well.
I have a question. For the few people that are still on, if we did a meet Teslyn and Tamika out for a plant-based vegan dinner, whatever, would you guys come to that? Because I love live events and I love interacting with people. So if you would be interested in that, please let us know. And again, make sure you go and you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Plant-Based Life with Tess and Tamika.
Yes.
I got to finish this though. This is too much.
It's so good.
All this texture, the yumminess.
Rice milk with any. It's made from brown rice.
I've never had rice milk. I don't think so.
I think horchatas are made from rice milk.
Oh, maybe so.
That's really good. You can get it in vegan, of course. Okay.
Tiffany Block says, "Girl, you cray cray."
Tamika is crazy.
Oh yeah, she said I'd love to come. Somebody else said I'd come. And Cynthia said, and toothpaste, yes. Research. I want to say it's Crest or Colgate. One of them two. Yeah.
I use Tums. I think that's completely vegan.
It's probably in that cheap ass Pepsodent too. You know when you broke and when you was a little bitty kid, my mom would always buy Pepsodent. It was 99 cents. I bet you was some pork fat up in there. You already know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay guys, well thank you so much. We are going to sign off.
Yeah,
and
thank
finish
you
our
guys.
Food. Bye.
Bye. Can you sign off on your
Yes.
Bye.